Imagine discovering a machine so advanced that it appears to have been built centuries before its time. Not a modern computer, not a clock, but a mysterious device crafted over 2,000 years ago, hidden beneath the Mediterranean Sea for nearly 20 centuries. When scientists first looked inside, they couldn't believe what they were seeing. Tiny bronze gears, perfectly engineered, working together with astonishing precision. It challenged everything we thought we knew about ancient civilization. Some experts would eventually call it the world's first analog computer. But the greatest mystery wasn't what it could do. It was how people from the ancient world were capable of creating something so unbelievably advanced. Today, we're uncovering the incredible story of the Antikythera Mechanism, an invention so mysterious that it continues to rewrite history. The story begins in the spring of 1901. Near the small Greek island of Antikythera, sponge divers searching the seafloor stumbled upon the remains of an ancient Roman shipwreck. Scattered across the ocean floor were marble statues, glassware, jewelry, coins, and priceless treasures that had remained untouched for almost 2,000 years. But among those magnificent discoveries lay a small, heavily corroded lump of bronze. At first glance, it looked completely ordinary. No one could have imagined that this forgotten object would become one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. The artifact was transported to the National Archaeological Museum in Athens, where experts carefully began cleaning its surface. As layers of corrosion slowly fell away, something extraordinary appeared. Tiny interlocking bronze gears, intricate teeth, and fragments of mysterious Greek inscriptions. Nothing like this had ever been discovered from the ancient world. The more researchers examined it, the more impossible it seemed. For decades, no one truly understood what the object was. Some believed it was an astronomical instrument. Others dismissed it as little more than an unusually complex clock. But one question haunted every researcher. Why would an ancient civilization build such an incredibly sophisticated machine, centuries before anything similar appeared in Europe? The answer would remain hidden for nearly 100 years. Then came modern technology. Powerful X-ray and CT scanning techniques allowed scientists to see inside the mechanism without damaging it. What they found stunned the world. More than 30 precision-cut bronze gears arranged in an astonishingly complex system. It wasn't simply an artifact, it was a machine. A machine capable of modeling the movements of the heavens themselves. And this was only the beginning of its incredible story. As researchers reconstructed the shattered fragments, an astonishing truth slowly emerged. This wasn't a decorative artifact. It wasn't a navigation tool. And it certainly wasn't an ordinary clock. Every gear inside the mechanism had been carefully designed to perform a specific calculation. Each tiny tooth worked together like pieces of an enormous mathematical puzzle. By turning a simple hand crank, the entire system came to life. The gears rotated in perfect harmony, moving dozens of indicators across beautifully engraved dials. It was a machine built to calculate time itself. More importantly, it calculated the movements of the universe. Long before telescopes, long before computers, the Antikythera mechanism could predict the changing positions of the sun and the moon with extraordinary precision. As its gears turned, they recreated the complex cycles of the heavens. It even displayed the changing phases of the moon, from a thin crescent to a brilliant full moon, using an ingenious mechanical system that still amazes engineers today. For ancient sailors, astronomers, and scholars, this knowledge could mean the difference between certainty and chaos. It was as if the sky itself had been trapped inside a bronze box. But perhaps its most astonishing ability was predicting eclipses. Solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, events that once terrified entire civilizations. Using an intricate cycle known today as the Saros cycle, the mechanism could forecast when these rare celestial events would occur. Imagine living over 2,000 years ago and holding a machine capable of predicting one of nature's most mysterious spectacles years in advance. It must have seemed almost magical, yet it was science. The mechanism wasn't limited to astronomy. Researchers discovered that it also tracked important Greek calendars. One dial even pointed toward the dates of the ancient Olympic Games. Every 4 years, athletes from across Greece gathered to compete for honor rather than wealth. This remarkable machine helped organize both the movements of the heavens and some of the most important events in Greek society. It united science, mathematics, religion, and culture into one extraordinary invention. The deeper scientists investigated, the more unbelievable the story became. Machines with this level of mechanical complexity wouldn't appear again in Europe until nearly 1,000 years later. How could such advanced engineering exist in the 1st century BCE? Was the Antikythera Mechanism the work of a single genius? Or was it the last surviving example of a forgotten scientific tradition that vanished forever? The answers remain hidden within history, waiting to be discovered. The greatest mystery isn't what the Antikythera Mechanism could do. It's who created it. No inventor's name appears anywhere on the device. No ancient document clearly explains its construction. Yet, whoever built this machine possessed extraordinary knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, engineering, and precision metalworking. Some historians believe the mechanism may have been designed by scientists influenced by the famous Greek astronomer Hipparchus, whose calculations of the moon's motion closely match the machine's design. Others point to another legendary name, Archimedes. Could one of history's greatest minds have inspired a technology centuries ahead of its time? If ancient engineers could build a machine this advanced, why did the technology disappear? The fall of kingdoms, wars, fires, and the destruction of great libraries may have erased generations of scientific knowledge. Some historians believe countless inventions vanished with them, leaving only fragments behind. The Antikythera Mechanism may not have been unique. It may simply be the only one that survived. A silent survivor of a forgotten scientific age. For decades, many of the mechanism's secrets remained locked beneath layers of corrosion. Then, modern science stepped in. Using high-resolution X-ray imaging and powerful CT scanners, researchers looked deep inside the artifact without taking it apart. Hidden inscriptions slowly appeared. Tiny Greek letters, instructions, labels for gears, astronomical calculations. It was as though the machine itself had been waiting 2,000 years to tell its own story. Every new scan revealed another piece of the puzzle. Around the world, engineers and historians have spent years creating working replicas of the Antikythera Mechanism. Piece by piece, gear by gear, they discovered that the ancient craftsmen achieved astonishing precision using simple hand tools. When the replicas finally turned, they confirmed something remarkable. The mechanism worked. Not by magic, not by luck, but through brilliant engineering and an extraordinary understanding of the cosmos. Even today, building an accurate replica remains a challenge. Today, the Antikythera Mechanism is recognized as one of the greatest archaeological discoveries ever made. It forced historians to rethink what ancient civilizations were truly capable of. Far from being primitive, the engineers of ancient Greece possessed knowledge that rivaled ideas once believed to belong only to the modern world. Yet one haunting question remains. If humanity could create such a machine more than 2,000 years ago, what other extraordinary inventions have been lost forever beneath the sands of time or the depths of the sea? The answer may still be waiting to be discovered. So, was the Antikythera Mechanism truly the world's first computer? The answer depends on how we define the word computer. It had no electricity, no screen, no keyboard. Yet it accepted an input, the turning of a hand crank, processed an astonishing series of mechanical calculations through dozens of precision gears, and produced accurate astronomical predictions as its output. That is exactly what a computer is designed to do. For this reason, many scientists describe the Antikythera mechanism as the world's first known analog computer. Not because it resembled today's machines, but because it performed complex calculations hundreds of years before the first mechanical clocks and nearly 2000s before the digital age. The Antikythera shipwreck may still have stories left to tell. Even today, archaeologists continue to explore the seabed surrounding the wreck, searching for new fragments and forgotten artifacts. Every expedition raises the same exciting possibility. What if another mechanism is still hidden beneath layers of sand? What if an even more advanced device is waiting to be discovered? The Mediterranean has guarded its secrets for more than 2,000 years. Perhaps it isn't finished surprising us. For generations, history taught us that technological progress moved slowly. Simple tools, then machines, then computers. But the Antikythera mechanism tells a different story. It reminds us that knowledge can be lost as easily as it is discovered. Entire civilizations may have understood ideas that later generations forgot. History isn't always a straight line. Sometimes it moves backward before it moves forward again. Even after more than a century of research, many questions remain unanswered. Who commissioned this remarkable machine? How many were built? Where was the workshop that produced such extraordinary craftsmanship? And, perhaps the biggest question of all, what other inventions disappeared forever before history had the chance to remember them? The Antikythera mechanism is more than an archaeological artifact. It is a reminder that the past may still hold discoveries capable of changing everything we think we know. More than 2,000 years ago, someone imagined a machine that could measure the movements of the heavens. They built it, they used it, and then history almost forgot it. The Antikythera mechanism is not merely a relic of the ancient world. It is proof that human curiosity has always reached beyond the horizon. Perhaps the greatest discoveries are not the ones we have already found, but the ones still waiting, beneath the sea, buried beneath the earth, or hidden in the pages of history. And maybe the next discovery that changes everything is still out there.
Stay with Story Nexus for the untold secrets of history.